5:15 a.m. Just about to hit the trail, leaving Coulee Glen Shelter. By my eyes, you can probably tell I didn't sleep that well last night. Rarely do on the first night of a trip. And at least another 12.5 miles today. We'll see. We might push 16 all the way to 16.3 all the way to Route 17 and get picked up tonight. I have a day off from hiking before I go to work. Just taking in a quick breakfast near the summit of Mount Grant. Wasn't up here early enough for the sunrise, but beautiful morning so far. Guess I took my breakfast a little too early. Just a couple minutes more and on the summit of Mount Grant, which supposedly doesn't have good views. They're wrong. You can see all the way down to Killington. Actually beyond that. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Hour into the hike this morning, 2 miles in, another 2.4 to Sunset Ledge, which is where I'm going to take second breakfast. Have my other bar, take a pack off break. Trail has been nice, kind of like this most of the morning, as I almost trip while I'm walking, talking, and filming. So, beautiful morning. There's a breeze, so far no black flies, which makes life a whole lot better. And enjoying the Lord's Day out on the trail today. Tough to wish you were here. View of Mount Abe this morning. Be going over that either late this morning or early afternoon. Early bird gets the views all to himself. 7:22 when I got here. Nobody's here, which is nice. I know it won't be the case for the rest of the day, especially by the time I get up there on Mount Abe. Beautiful morning. Nice breeze. A nice 20-minute second breakfast break. Taped up one of my toes. That's 7:45. Back on the trail. Make the big descent down into Lincoln Gap and then up to Mount Abe. I'm sure I'll start running into any other hikers pretty soon. Well, I've made it to Lincoln Gap. By the looks of the parking lot, I will have plenty of company at the summit. I have seen it much more crowded than this, and I'm sure as the day goes on, it will be, because it's a beautiful day. Now to make my way up Mount Abe, gonna take a break at Patel Shelter and have a snack and fill up my water. There we go. So 3 hours in, including my 2 breaks, and 5.5 miles. So I think I might, for the first time ever, get 10 by 12. 10 miles in by noon. We'll see. I'll take some time up on top of Mount Abe and enjoy that. I gotta get water at Patel Shelter, take a break there too. Moving along just fine this morning. Made it to the junction of Battelle Trail. Battelle Shelter is just a short ways up this way. The breeze has disappeared and the black flies have found me. But I need to get water at the shelter, so I don't know how long of a break I'll take. Made it to Battelle Shelter at 9:15. Took me 4 hours. Nobody here right now. Getting water. taking a break. Other than the black flies are here. When I first got here, I guess they caught up to me. Just coming off the top of Mount Abe. There was a number of people up there, not quite as crowded as I thought it would be. Probably will be a little later. There was about 6 people up there. Starting the cakewalk portion of this hike. I considered from Mount Abe to Stark's Nest. It's a pretty nice ridge walk. I don't think I'll bother to stop at the plane crash site. I've been there a lot of times. And still have a chance of getting 10 by noon. Made it to the top of Little Abe. Coming down from Mount Abe. Can't see the summit from here, but it's only a little ways away. Heading towards Lincoln Peak next. Heading north this way. Made it to the top of Lincoln Peak. It's Mount Abe right there. Done the Vermont presidentials. View out towards Lake Champlain to the west. There's not much of a view from this platform to the north, but down just a little ways there is. Beautiful day, nice breeze. Made it to the Castle Rock ski lift. Gonna continue north. Over there's a building that if you want to you could stay in. But keeping heading on. Well, a little disappointed. Needed to get more water, and 9.5 miles at 11:55. So not gonna get 10 by 12, not today. Sometime in the future I'm definitely going to. It's a goal. And today is not going to be that day, unfortunately. If it wasn't so hot, I would have gone without water, or without filling up the second bottle, but it's another 4 miles to maybe a water source. The rain barrel at Stark's Nest, so figured better safe than sorry. A nice lunch on top of Mount Ellen. 5.3 miles to go. Down, down, down to Route 17. Probably some up in there too. Beautiful, beautiful day. Just getting to Stark's Nest. This was going to be my end point for today, but I'm going to have Tuck pick me up, take 2.5 more hot miles, and go home tonight. Not seeing the rain barrel, that doesn't make me excited. It's usually right here. Hopefully it's just been moved. Well, I'm glad I didn't stay at Stark's Nest, because rain barrel is not only empty, it's actually got beer cans in it, and it's sitting inside Stark's Nest. So I don't know. I wouldn't plan on staying there this year, or haul your water if you are. Come to a set of rebar. It is much appreciated. Probably could use it in a few more spots. It's pretty steep going down to App Gap, Route 17. Just came down a second set of rebar, and now got a ladder to go down. Very thankful for these aids, because that's the trail, And there, you'll see there's another set of rebar I get to go down. Much appreciated, both up and down. This is the water source for the Therendine shelter. Yeah, it's an unreliable spring. There's a little bit of water there. You could probably fill up, maybe, but it's been pretty dry, and if it continues to be dry, so not a very good option for water there either. This is Therendine shelter. Water source is pretty much dry, and the best part of this shelter is the view. But if you're staying here, you're gonna probably want to bring water. And the steep rocky descent down from Therendine shelter to App Gap continues. Just came down that. Looks like it might be starting to level off for a little bit. Here we go. Day 2 recap. As you can see, I've made it home. Did 16.3 miles today, 3,740 feet of ascent and 4,472 feet of descent. It was a really good workout, really dry out there, but it was a good 2 days, just under 29 miles over the course of 2 days, and a really good training for my next through hike.